Hey, what's up, guys? Nemo here on the porch under the umbrella. Just kind of wanted to do a little video, not really a tobacco review, kind of an impressions. This would be, I guess, third impressions because this is the third bowl of this I've had. It's quite tasty too. Let's give it a little tamp there. Smoking my Boot Chopin zebra wood pipe. It does have a briar line bowl, so I guess you'd call this like a straight brandy. I don't know. I don't have a lot of straight pipes that I like, but I do enjoy Boot Chopin pipes. This is also a 9mm filtered pipe, so I am using the filters that I just got in on Friday from smokingpipes.com. I'm also wearing my Cuckbusters tank top from my good buddy Jamie, Lichen Theory's merch shop, which I will try to link down there in the shit show box there. Also utilizing and really digging this 8 Deco vented little red carbon fiber tamper. It's very nice. Well, you know what do I have in this pipe here? Sip of tea. Zero sugar peach iced tea, by the way. Fucking delicious. But I have in this pipe this. The Seattle Pipe Club Plum Pudding Bourbon barrel aged. And it's a very nice fucking smoke. Got a nice body to it. Very creamy mouthfeel, to me at least. Very medium all around. Maybe not so much in nicotine, I can't tell. I don't get nicotine sick from it, but I don't not feel any bit of nicotine from this, so it's a nice middle ground for me. One reason I don't smoke a lot of English style blends is that I feel a lot of times the Latakia is either way too present and kind of overwhelms the smoke. Like one that I really do not like that I have is Hearth and Home Black House. I think it's quite acrid to me. It doesn't taste good at all. I'll probably have to relight this. I'm impatient. I didn't let it dry before I packed it. I didn't let it dry very well anyway before I packed it. So I'll talk a little bit, then I'll do a relight. Anyway, there's some of the Latakias that I've smelled and tried that are just way too pungent, and it's weird because that's normally a smell and a taste that I enjoy, because I love dark fired Kentucky, which is a completely different end of the dark fired spectrum, I would say, than Latakia is. To me, the Kentucky has a more woodsy campfire essence, I guess, of smoke flavor, and Latakia to me, for the most part, is kind of incense-like, which probably boils down to that Latakia is a fire-cured Oriental leaf, and Orientals have a more floral, spicy kind of incense-like essence to them, and you know, which isn't a bad thing. I do like Oriental tobacco, but some Latakia blends, just the Latakia punch is not a thing that I enjoy per se. I like Latakia in doses. I've also been really digging that early morning pipe that I have. It's very, very light on the Latakia. A lot of people love that. A lot of people don't like it. Um, but I prefer kind of a milder Latakia, and the Latakia in here is very good, and it plays very well with the other Orientals, Virginias, and the Perique, which I don't really get a lot of the Perique personally. Um, Not really even in the retrohale through the nose, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think this is just a tasty, tasty pipe tobacco. Um, I do like the barrel stave in there. I think that's a nice touch, and I quite enjoy just sniffing it. Kentucky Bourbon barrel. There is nothing better than Kentucky Bourbon, my fellas and ladies. And I like the crumble cake cut. It's kind of more loose than the brownie bits, but I do have quite a few chunks. I have been rubbing this out in the tin a little bit, just to facilitate easier loading, because I don't really have a tobacco tray or anything as of yet. I'm still trying to procure one that I like that doesn't have anything to do with marijuana. You know, or spending $50 on a nice leather tray. But doing it in the tin works for me. I'm gonna light this up, puff on it a little bit more, kind of give my thoughts of what I taste. I'm no expert. I don't review tobacco a lot. I might, but I really, really like this. I thought I was gonna really like it when I opened it up, cracked the tin, and stuck my schnoz in there. Let me just sniff it again, just because I love it. I love it. It's an odor. It's just got this aroma. Like, I smell the charred oak, probably from the barrel stave, but I'm sure that flavor, that essence is imparted on the tobacco because it was aged in those barrels for 30 days. But I also get, and this is gonna sound gross, but a mulchy manure-like smell. And I don't know why. Maybe that's just what my nostrils pick up. It could be a little bit from the Latakia, but it's just a weird smell, but I love it. It smells fantastic. Mostly I get the charred oak and some Latakia in there. But I'm going to line it back up and take a few more puffs, and then I'll call this video possibly in the bag. Ooh. Oh, I did just get that little nose tingle from the Perique. It's very minimal. I don't think there's a whole lot of Perique in this blend. I think it's mostly the Orientals, Latakia, and Virginia. I'm pretty sure the Cavendish that they use is just to sweeten it a little bit and give it a little bit more body. It's just a very, very nice, smoky, charred, oaky taste. It's got a subtle sweetness to it. Tobacco sweetness, not sugary sweetness. Just a real nice sweetness, kind of like tea leaves. That sort of sweetness when you make sweet tea, where it's not super sugary sweet, but it's not completely tea leaf flavored either. Just a fantastic smoke. I have another tin of this. I'd like to keep it around to age it. This would definitely benefit from some drying time. If it wasn't necessarily super wet in the tin, but it's definitely like a glasses lens wipe, that moistened towelette kind of. And there it went out again. If I would have let this sit out, I would not have had any trouble. The first two bowls, I let sit out maybe 10 to 20 minutes, 30 minutes max. Kind of just put some in a Dunhill tin and kind of just let it air out for about 10 or 15 minutes. 30 minutes max, and it's good to go. It's not super duper wet, but it does benefit from some drying time. As you can see, I wasn't talking, trying to puff on my pipe, and it went out because it's still a little moist. I'm too anxious for this stuff. It's fucking delicious. It's absolutely delicious, and you owe it to yourself to try. Well, there you go. First, third, whatever impressions of Plum Pudding Bourbon Barrel Aged. Grab yourself a 10 or 15, sell her some of it, because it'll be amazing when it gets some age on it. And there you have it. Until next time, this has been Nemo, and I'll see you on the next video. One more bit of housekeeping before I call it a video. Tomorrow night, that would be Tuesday, June 9th, 2020, I will be on Brutally Lauren's Life of an Addict show on her channel. I'll link down below. As some of you know, I used to partake in prescription painkillers, so that should be a fun chat that I'll have with her tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time now, if you would like to see that, and I will catch you guys there or in the next video. Cheers. Cheers, that's stupid. I shouldn't say. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Sign off, Sir Dad.